Hey Mavens, welcome back to my page, The Maven Life. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Miranda Woodruff, and today I'm going to be showcasing some new magnetic lashes that were gifted to me from the brand, if I can say it, Lash Liner. You guys are going to have to excuse my voice. I was gone all weekend to my best friend's bachelorette party. My voice is gone, boo. Like, I feel like it's like all scratchy still. Hey Angela, hello. Hey Chelsea. So when you guys get here, toss up some hearts, comment below. Question of the video, have you ever tried magnetic lashes, and if so, which brand? I want to know, because this is the first time that I've ever had any experience with them. I've only worn them once since I've gotten them, so this will be kind of like my first impression for you guys, along with me applying them to kind of show you how they work. I wanted to try to get the feel for it before I went live with it initially. I'm not gonna lie, I was totally freaked out. Hey Bethany, hey Ariana. Also, when you guys get here, share this video out. If you're on Facebook, share this out. If you're watching this from YouTube, copy that link, share it on your social. The more shares we get, the better. I also included my referral link above. If after this video you decide that you want to try this for yourself, do know that these lashes were gifted to me from Lash Liner, and anyone who uses the link above, I will get a commission off of whatever they purchase from Lash Liner. So just to get that out of the way. Hey Chelsea, hey Candace. So I chose this style. They have a bunch of different styles, and I chose Los Angeles. Hello, so beautiful. They come in this beautiful box. Now, I've heard of a few different brands. The reason why I decided to try Lash Liner versus some of the others is honestly because I watched a review on these with some, I believe they were BuzzFeed girls. Kelsey Darragh, I believe is her name, if I'm pronouncing it right, and another girl. They tried it out for the first time. They actually tried this compared to Moxie Lash, which is one that I've seen a bunch of ads for, and I was actually tempted to try that one as well. But after watching the review, I was like, I want to try Lash Liner because I feel like, according to their review, it was better. They said that the liner that came with it was more smooth, and it was just like an easier process, I guess. I don't know, because I haven't used any other magnetic lashes other than this. This will be my first go around. Hey Ashlyn, what's up, girlfriend? Okay, so just so you guys know too, these are cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, latex-free, and paraben-free. Now, one thing that I really like about the packaging is the fact that, one, it comes with this mirror. I haven't peeled off the little thing yet. But two, this thing is magnetic. This plastic piece in here is magnetic. Now, usually speaking, when I have used false lashes before, you know, it's like sticky, right? And you like peel them off. And I feel like anytime I do that, hey Paige, I screw up the band. Like, the band is like usually like a little like curve, right? And then I pull it off and I somehow end up screwing it up, and it's super annoying. Hey Courtney. Ariana, as far as I know, these are online only. So again, you can find these using the link listed in the description above. But with these, you literally just like pop, and it like literally pops off, and then it's magnetic and it goes back on. And it does not impact the band whatsoever. And I was like blown away by that. Hey Val, hey Ashlyn, hey Megan. So they come with the lashes themselves, which are reusable. They also come with these, they're called anchors. So someone had saw my picture online and they were like, is that the bottom lashes? And I was like, no, those are anchors. So basically, once you put the liner on, you let it dry, you apply another coat, you let it dry, which we will do. Hey girlfriend, thank you Hannah. Hannah says she loves my shirt. It says, I feel like 2007 Britney. You guys can pick this up at the Maven Life shop. I'll leave a link for that after I'm off live as well, if anyone wants to grab it. But anyway, so you apply the liner, let it dry, you do 2 coats, let it dry. It has to be dry per the instructions in order for the lashes to properly apply. So the lashes all have, I'm going to show you, these little magnets on them. Can you guys see those? Excuse my nails too. Sorry, they need to be redone. You can see all those little magnets, right? So once the liner is dry, you literally just pop it on, and it just like goes, that's exactly the noise it makes too, right? And it literally just like connects to your freaking eye. Like, It doesn't pinch anything. It was the weirdest thing. I was so happy. I wore it to the fashion show last week on Thursday when I was with Lex & Co. in Saginaw. Yay, Erica, I'm so happy you're here. And I was blown away at like, I almost kind of wish that I would have done it the first time on live because I was like, what? Like I was afraid it was going to either pinch my eye skin or it was going to, when I took it off, like pull my lashes out, because I think that's a problem. If you guys have ever used falsies with glue that you guys can all relate to, like sometimes when I pull it off, it will pull out some of my eyelashes with it, or it's just like so sticky afterwards and you're picking glue off. And you can reuse lashes, like glue on lashes, but you really do after a while have to like carefully peel the glue off of it, or else it really starts getting heavy and it's disgusting and then you have to throw them out. So I really liked with these. Now granted, I've only used them once. The only thing that you have to worry about is washing off the magnets afterwards to just make sure that you don't have any leftover eyeliner on it. Like it made it so convenient. Hey Shay. You guys, for those of you just tuning in, be sure to like this video, share it out. I left a link in the description box above. I will do the same below on YouTube. Afterwards, this will be uploaded to my channel. So anyway, once you get the initial lash on, then you have all these little baby anchors. And the little baby anchors, I'll show you, they go on underneath. Now I know people are gonna be like, oh my God, that's so close to my eyeball. That's underneath my lashes. Girl, it's like not even a big deal. Hey Mara, I was freaked out too. Hannah, as far as I know, it is not a waterproof liner. I don't think it is. It's just magnetic. So this is the eyeliner that comes with it. It's a liquid liner. But yeah, so the anchors are just there to give like extra support. I didn't even really think that I needed them. I felt like it was sticking on well enough, but I wanted to try them. The one thing I can say is I wish the anchors were a little bit bigger because they're so teeny. I already lost one. I'm sure I'll find it on my floor somewhere, but I wish they were just a little bit bigger. And I know that they made them to like perfectly fit where all those little magnets are on the base of the like actual lash that you're using. But that would be like one of my only complaints. Another thing too is the liquid liner, this is what it looks like. It's thick. And the brush is a little bit, I wish it, like, look at that. I screwed it up by like sticking it in there, but it's like thicker. Okay, so this isn't gonna be like, I'm necessarily gonna be doing like a full on cat eye wing with this. One thing I'm curious to know is, okay, if I wanted to do a cat eye wing, could I apply this first, put my lashes on, and then do a wing with like regular liner on the outside? I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe we could try that in the future. I'm not gonna do that tonight because I literally have nowhere to go and I don't feel like doing it. Dorothy, no sound. Can anyone else hear me? I don't know if it's my issue or if it's Dorothy's computer. She's saying no sound. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Sierra. So it is a thicker brush. I'm not really a fan of that. It's a thicker formula as far as the eyeliner goes, but I mean, what do you expect? It's freaking magnets. But literally you just apply it like eyeliner and it like pops right on. It was the easiest thing. All right, everyone else saying they can hear me, so I think it might be your computer or your connection. Thanks, guys. To me, it was way, way easier than applying glue, you know, putting it on the back, letting it sit for 30 seconds, then putting it on. Like, to me, glue on lashes are like so annoying and I can't stand them. So this definitely, while there are some cons to it, there's more pros in my opinion. So awesome. Yay, you all can hear me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one eye first. I'm gonna apply the first coat, we'll let it dry, then we'll apply the second, and then I'll show you guys how it applies. Hey, Brittany. Now let me know too, do you want me to do both lashes or should I just do one so I can take a picture afterwards? I also, just so you guys know, I applied a very light coat. Ooh, that's a good idea, Erica. She says you could use like a stiff, thin eyeliner brush. That's very true. Dorothy, I think it's your connection. Sorry. So excited you're doing this. I've been wanting to try them. Awesome. I did apply a very light coat, which I did not do the first time that I tried them, but I applied a very, very light coat of Maybelline Total Temptation. So I have like a super light coat of mascara on right now. I noticed before when I initially tried them, when I didn't have any mascara on, I felt like the difference between my lashes, my natural lashes, and the actual eyelash, like the contrast of like how dark the eyelash was and then like how basic my natural eyelashes were, I didn't like it. So I just wanted to add a little bit of blackness, but I didn't want to like overdo it. Yeah, just paint the brush with the built-in brush it comes with. Wait, what, Erica? I don't know what you're saying. I'm gonna use this brush though. Even though I'm not a fan with how thick it is, as far as like I'm not gonna do a winged liner, I'm still gonna use this. So let's go for it. And again, this is thicker than your regular eyeliner because it has magnets in it. And you gotta let this dry first. But it literally just looks like liquid eyeliner. Like it's really, really dark. Hey Adele. That's okay, Erica. So we're gonna let this dry before we put on our second coat. Now also I noticed the first time that I put it on that I put it a little bit too thin up here because that's usually what I do. I want it to be a little thicker than what I normally would do because I feel like it gives room for the magnets to really click on, if that makes sense. Erica says, I mean, like if the brush won't fit in the eyeliner tube hole, you could just use the brush tip that it comes with and then apply the product. Yes, I totally get what you mean. Definitely. If you wanted to use a different brush, just pull this out, dip it on the end, and you can use something that's thinner. I definitely, when I send in like my little, I don't know, I'll send this video to Lash Liner, they'll see it, and I'll send in my little critiques and maybe, you know, they'll change some of their packaging options in the future. But I do know, like I just said, it does need to be like a thicker drawn on line than normal, just because there needs to be room for the magnets to actually adhere to the magnets on your eyes. Hey Alyssa, hey Brenda. So we're gonna let this dry. It's almost dry, and then we're gonna apply a second coat and let that dry again. Again, this needs to totally be dry before you apply the actual lashes. All right, let's apply the second coat. Hopefully you guys can't see the back of this mirror because for one, it's dirty, and for two, this glam room is disgusting and I don't want you guys to see it. Hey, Deanna. Right, Erica? I mean, like I said, it's thick, but... So we're gonna apply another coat. I got this like one little hair on this brush that I'm gonna have to like cut off because when I stuck it back in, it must have like snagged on the side and it's just like totally rogue. Also, I can tell you, a lot of people are like, what's it like taking it off? Is it hard to take it off since it's like magnetic? Hey Jasmine, hey Amber, hey Megan. It really wasn't that bad at all. I use Vaseline to take my eye makeup off. I didn't notice it being any more difficult than regular mascara. Honestly, I feel like when I get glue stuck in my eyelashes, that's way more difficult, and it usually takes a couple eyelashes with it, versus this doesn't do anything. It pretty much all came off with one swoop. I had like a couple like, cause when it dries, I almost feel like it, I don't want to call it like chunks, cause it's not chunks, but I had like a couple little spots that still stayed on my eye that I had to go in and rub a little bit harder, but it was nothing like crazy. Hey Shelby, hey Amber, hey Taylor. So again, we're gonna let this dry. I did notice with me putting my mascara on before I try this, it made it a little bit more difficult to put the liner on, so maybe I won't do that again. Maybe I'll just apply mascara afterwards with both of them. I just try not to put mascara on my false lashes, especially if I wanna reuse them, because it just, you gotta clean them more and I don't like doing that. I just saw some of these at Walmart and wondered about them. Barb, I don't think you can get this brand at Walmart. I don't know about the brand at Walmart. This brand is called Lash Liner. And as far as I know, you can only get it on their website. So just make sure you know that this is, I'm talking about the Lash Liner brand. I haven't tried any of the other brands yet. I know there's a few other brands out there. But yeah, you guys are gonna be like, what? Like, it's so freaking easy. And I feel like this liner looks like good. It just looks like regular eyeliner. And it doesn't look like there's chunks or anything in it. I know that's something that I thought about before too. I'm like, okay, it's got magnets in it. So what, like, is it chunky when it comes out? Hey, Katie. Okay, Barb says it wasn't the same brand. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure this brand is online only. Okay, I think it's still a little bit wet up here. Sorry, I just want to make sure it's like fully dry. Because again, if it's wet at all, it's not gonna work properly. I need to get one of those little face fans. That would make things a lot easier. So again, if you're just tuning in, question of the video is, have you ever tried magnetic lashes? And if you have, what brand did you use? Hey, Paulina. Hey, Elena. When you get here, say hi. Share this out. A few more seconds. Then we gonna put it on. I think I put it on a little bit thicker this time, but like I said, I noticed last time I had it like real thin up front, and I had to add extra because the magnet didn't hardly have anything to like stick to. So you are gonna have to apply this a little bit thicker than you normally would as far as your eyeliner goes. But that's okay. Hey, Abby. All right, I think that's good. And we're gonna go for it. So we're gonna take the first lash, which mind you, I just took that off of its little thing and it stayed perfectly intact. And let's see how this goes. Hey, Annette. Literally, look at that. Did you guys see how easy that was? Yeah, you need to do at least 2 coats, Megan, but they have to dry in between, okay? It's got to be thicker and they have to dry in between. So this is without any of the anchors. We're going to go ahead and apply some of the anchors underneath just to make sure that it sticks on. But did you guys see that? Okay, now watch. I'm just going to quickly... It's off. And it's on. Like, I don't even, that literally speaks for itself. They have a ton of different styles too. So if this is like too intense for you, this is probably like, they had some that were more intense than this, but they have ones that are a little bit more lightweight. I just really love the look of this one. This is Los Angeles. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now I'm gonna take, again, they have these little anchors. See these that come with it? Now these pop up underneath. Now this is gonna be kind of difficult to show you guys, but basically, okay. So you want it to come out like this. Can you see that? How it swoops up and out, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, this is my only problem is they're itty bitty, but I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it up underneath my lash line, and it literally just attaches to where the magnet's at on the main lash. So it like pinches together, basically does not pinch your skin, doesn't pinch your lashes. They're super easy to take off. Actually, when I took them off before, they all stayed in contact with the actual lash and I just picked them right off. Erica, the link is in the description of this video. If anyone wants to try these out for themselves, I have a link. Just so you guys know, I do get a commission off of anyone who decides to use my link. So if you want to support my page, you want to try them out, feel free to use my link. I would really appreciate it. So again, I'm going to take another anchor and I'm just gonna stick it right up under there. Hold on. This is probably the hardest part. but it just gives you a little extra security. And it adds a little more fluffiness too. Hey, Henriette. Hey, Carly. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more towards the front. There we go. And I'm just gonna take my little, I like to take I use this for my brows too, but this little comb, and anytime I use lashes, no matter what they are. Hey, Allie. I like to comb through and just kind of like fluff them out. And that's that. Can you guys believe it? Okay, can someone like take a screenshot for me real quick, because I can't take a picture of this and I'm probably gonna take a picture afterwards. So let's take a screenshot. I feel weird like posing. Hey. I am obsessed. And notice too, I'm not wearing hardly any makeup today, like at all. I have my brows on. I literally have foundation, like that's it, and a lip gloss. I feel like these lashes just intensify my look, and they're so easy to put on, and you can continue to reuse them. Like, yes, I will do my other eye. Can you do your other eye? I was finishing up dinner and I missed the liner part. Yes, Elena, I'm about ready to do my other eye. I just wanted to make sure that people took a picture so I could see the side by side. But I definitely am gonna take a picture of both afterwards. So there's the first eye, and let's do the next for those of you who are just tuning in, okay? So feel free to share this out with your friends as well, you guys, okay? And again, the link to order this is in the description box above. So for those of you just tuning in, sorry, we have a magnetic liner that we apply first, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply one coat, let it dry, apply another coat, let it dry, yes, Casey, and apply it a little bit thicker than you normally would, okay? Just so the magnetics have something to hold on to, and then we're gonna take this lash and apply it on, and the little ones are the little anchors. Also, for those of you just tuning in, this case is magnetic. So when I take this off and I put them back in there, they literally like, boop, go right back on. I don't have to worry about them like, you know, the band of them screwing up. Because I was saying earlier, usually with the ones, I'm using the style Alexa Los Angeles. But usually with the glue-on ones, when I go to peel them out of the package, I screw up the freaking band because they're stuck on with glue. And that's one of the most frustrating parts, because then the curve of it is all screwed up. So, okay. Also, for those of you just tuning in, this is a little bit of a thicker liner. I'm honestly not a fan of the brush. I will say that. I'm not a huge fan of this brush. I already screwed it up with one use. It's pretty thick. And you can see like the way I put it in. Do you see that little hair right there? That guy's pissing me off, so I'm gonna have to cut him off. But it's definitely thicker. It's not gonna be like super fine, but again, you have to put it on thicker so the magnets have something to actually grab onto. So we're gonna go ahead and put our first coat on. It glides on really smooth too. Jen, just send them to my inbox, wherever, either on my page here or my personal page, whatever is easier for you. I also am never going to put mascara on before I do this again. I thought it was going to be a good idea, but it wasn't. I put on a light coat of mascara. I just got that in my eyelash. Just so my lashes wouldn't be as dull next to the false ones, because I noticed that the first go around that they seemed to be like, there was like a huge contrast between my actual eyelashes and the false ones. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna apply a second coat a little bit thicker the second time around. We'll let it dry again, and then we'll pop the second one on. Yes, the liner is easy to take off. It wasn't any different than regular eyeliner in my opinion, or mascara. Now I use Vaseline to take mine off, so it might depend on what you're using. I didn't like try to do it with a makeup wipe. That might be difficult. To me, Vaseline takes everything off of your eyes like really intensely, so it works really well. But what I used for my nighttime routine, it was very easy to take off. Chelsea, you can actually click the link in the description box of this video after I'm done. It will take you directly to the website. I hope I didn't just get that on my shirt. It's through the brand Lash Liner. So there's a lot of different brands out there. But I watched, for those of you just tuning in, I watched the girls off of, I want to say they're from BuzzFeed, but I could be wrong. It's Kelsey Darragh, I believe is her name, and I absolutely love her. And her and another girl, they tried out 2 different brands of magnetic lashes. And after watching that, I was like, I need to try lash liner. So they were generous enough to gift me this box of lashes to try out for you guys and give you guys like a first impression and like a review video. And then again, the link above, whoever uses it, I will get a commission off that. So I always like to be upfront and honest with you guys if it is something that's like, I don't necessarily know if you want to call this sponsored because they didn't actually pay me to do the video, but if anyone decides to use my link, then I do get a little cut off that. Awesome. And the magnetic liner doesn't hurt your eyes. It's silly, but I just wanted to ask. No, Chelsea, that makes total sense. I honestly was nervous about that too because I'm like, magnetics on your eyes. Like, I feel like, is that going to burn? Now, I can't speak for everyone because everyone's skin is different, but I will tell you, I have very sensitive skin. This does not hurt my eyes at all. I can't say that it would be different for, or that it wouldn't be different for someone else because I think it depends on the person, but so far, so good. I haven't experienced anything negative with it. Aw, thanks, Amy. Hey, Tawny. Okay, let's apply the second coat. This looks like it's about dry, so we're gonna apply the second coat of this. And you guys, if you're just tuning in, you're gonna be amazed when I put this lash on. It's so simple that I don't know how I survive without this. Like, I don't think I will ever, actually, I know I will never go back to glue on eyelashes ever again. Never again. All right, so you apply this just like you would a regular liner. Then again, we gotta let this dry because if it's wet, it's not gonna work. So make sure you give yourself ample time to let it dry. Hey, Katie, hey, Carrie, hey, Shelby. So we gonna let it dry. But like, I love this style, Los Angeles, like how pretty. I feel like it's just enough glam, but it's not like over the top where like, I feel like I could wear this every day and it just adds like a little extra to my look, but it doesn't look like obnoxious like caterpillar eyes or anything. Aw, Shelby. I know it has been a while. And actually, you guys, I forgot to tell you, my wig came in from Chelsea Smith Cosmetics. I know that I shared a week, I think last week, that Chelsea Smith Cosmetics is doing a collab with me and I got to choose a wig. So I'm gonna be debuting that soon and we're gonna try to put it on. I've never used wigs before. I know nothing about them. So it's gonna be a really fun experience and I can't wait to show you guys the one that I chose. All right, this is almost dry and then we can apply this. It's almost there, so it looks like it's a little bit tacky. So I'm gonna give it a few more seconds. I know this has nothing to do with your eyelashes, but your lips look amazing. Thanks, Jen. Oh, Carrie, yay, I'm so glad that you're on this. Girl, you are gonna like, be like, what? If you just tuned in and you didn't see this one, you're gonna be like, wait, what? Like, that was my first reaction, was like, that was so stupid easy. Tawny says, I always wanted to know if these worked. This is amazing. Have you worn it for an extended period of time before? Does it last? Yes, you can wear eye makeup with them, Elena. If you just do your eye makeup like you regularly would and then put on this eyeliner over it like you would any normal eyeliner. So I wore these last week on Thursday to a fashion show that I went to in support of Lex & Co., which is a new lingerie boutique coming to Bay City. And I wore them for, I don't know, probably 6 hours because I didn't take them off right away when I got home. I mean, I know that's not like crazy long, but they stayed on perfectly. They didn't even budge. So that was the first time that I wore them. Now, I can't say that I've worn them for 12 hours or all day long. That I will have to get back with you. But as far as that day went, they stayed on perfectly and they're very comfortable. Michelle says, can I apply and wait 30 minutes or an hour, or does it need to go on immediately once dried? Michelle, that's a good question. I would assume that you'd want to put it on sooner rather than later so it has like the best magnetic pull. But it does say that it needs to be totally dry. It won't work if it's wet. So it doesn't really specify. I personally, if I'm gonna do the liner, I'll do something else on my face and then I'm gonna pop them on. Like, there's no reason to wait. Katie says, I hate to ask this, but did you stop selling Unique completely because I tried looking for you as a presenter and it wouldn't pull you up? Katie, I think my website might still be up, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look it up and get back with you. But yeah, I no longer promote that. Brittany says, Trish, I don't think it would damage them. Oh, did someone ask if it would damage eyelashes? It hasn't done anything to my eyelashes. Doesn't pull them out whatsoever, doesn't pinch them, doesn't do anything. I just got extensions last week for 190, says Carrie. Well, maybe once, you know, your process goes through, you can try these afterwards. I love her. It was her video that I sent you for the, oh, Trish, thank you. Yay. That makes me so happy. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so now I believe that this is dry. This should be good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. So watch this, you guys. Those of you who are just tuning in, watch how cray this is. So again, I'm gonna take this lash out. The box is magnetic, so it does not impact like the curve of the band, which is really nice. I feel like okay, I took a nap on my couch earlier, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. My cat laid on me and I just feel like I'm covered in cat hair right now. Okay, side note. Hey, Justin. Hey, Alicia. Okay, so watch. So we have the magnetic eyeliner on. Thanks, Mara. And look at this. Boom. What? I'm sorry, but that's like, I'm obsessed. That was the easiest. I mean, other than like, I'm really making sure that it's dry. So I guess that takes a little bit long. And maybe once I get more used to it, I'll realize how fast it really does dry. But even with glue, you have to wait at least 30 seconds sitting there, waving it around on the freaking thing. And then you got to take your Q-tip, your tweezers, and try to put it on. Hello, so freaking easy. Then if you feel, which I don't even necessarily think it's honestly necessary, that's just my opinion, this feels like it's on like really, really well. But if you feel like you want a little bit more security, these little ones right up here that I showed you, these are the anchors, okay? So for those of you just tuning in, you take an anchor out and you want it to, can you see how that swishes like up? You want it to swish up, and you take it and you put it underneath your lash, okay? You put it underneath, and it literally, hold on, this is probably the hardest part because these are teeny and I have no nails right now. You put it underneath the lash line and it literally clicks into the magnet on the top band. And you can put these in to give more security if you feel that you need it, or even to add a little bit more volume because it does have like the little wispy lashes with it. I'm not even gonna do more of the anchors there. I did about 3, I think, on this one, but since I'm not going anywhere, I'm not gonna do that. Hold on, I think I missed a comment. Can we get a close up? The ends of each are on, yes. Sorry, I'm sweaty and my skin sucks right now. I really don't have a whole ton of makeup on right now. But yeah. And I mean, I try to refrain when I wear falsies from putting on mascara, but I guess if you really wanted to, as long as you clean them, you could add a little bit of mascara if you wanted to, which I probably would do more on my bottom lashes here. I'm gonna add some mascara. Hey, Taryn. I see there's different lash styles. Which one do you have? Tawny, I have Los Angeles. So I really, really like Los Angeles because I feel like they were dramatic, but not like too bougie, even though I would totally do bougie. It doesn't even matter. But I feel like these are fun for everyday wear as well. And they're not like club lashes per se. Thanks, Chelsea. Aren't, like, you guys, I'm blown away. Like, I can't. And actually, when I went to the fashion show last Thursday, I had these on. And the girls from the Glam Squad were there along with Alexa, who owns Lex & Co. And they were like, they look so good. And they were like, oh my God, like, we've always wondered about magnetic lashes. Like, and everyone was giving me compliments. So I'm going to add a little bit, even though I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to add a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes just to kind of like complete the look, I guess. So then you can just pop on a little bit of mascara on your bottom lash line. And again, this is without any, I don't have any eye makeup on. If you were wearing eyeshadow, I mean, they'd be even more intense, but I feel like this would be so good for like everyday wear, like me headed to school. Honestly, the anchors aren't bad, Mara. Like, I'm telling you, they're really not. You just pop them on, and because it's a magnet, it just literally, boop, it connects. Doesn't do anything. Just tuning in, but besides being magnetic, did you say you have to eyeliner for them to stick? Though you have to use the eyeliner, yes. The eyeliner comes with it, and it's magnetic. So you have to use this eyeliner in order for them to obviously get magnetized. Lacey says, these are only $20. Get out of here. I just looked on your link. Are they? I don't know. They might be on a sale. I should have checked, but my link is above. Hey, Ashley. So yeah. So these are the Lash Liner lashes in the style Los Angeles. I'm completely obsessed. I'm definitely going to be getting more styles. I know that this is the easiest way I've ever applied lashes. They feel great. They're on. They don't feel like they're gonna pop off or anything. Again, I wore them to an event last Thursday. They stayed on really well. I have nothing but good things to say, other than you have to put this on thicker and the brush is thicker. But again, it's because you have to have a thicker line on your lid for the magnets to have something to actually adhere to, which was a little bit different for me, because usually I do it like real thin up here and I like thick it out to like a, you know, a wing or whatever. Do you have to use the anchors? You do not have to, Andrea. You don't have to. They're just there in case you feel that you want some extra security. I would recommend using the anchors if you're gonna be out for a long, long time. If you're gonna be out all day long or you're going to a special event, use a couple anchors just to make sure that they're there. Or like, especially if you're gonna go to like a wedding and you're crying and stuff, just to make sure that they have that extra whatever. But like, they felt fine even without the anchors. How hard is it to get the liner off? I've used another company's magnetic lashes and the liner was so hard to take off. It was not hard at all for me. Granted, I use Vaseline to take all of my eye makeup off, but it literally came off just like anything else. Can you keep wearing the same lashes for a while? Yes. All you have to do is make sure that the lashes are cleaned, that you clean them. And if you're not putting mascara on, then really the only thing that you need to make sure that's clean is the magnets. Because obviously the magnets are sticking to the liner, and so sometimes some of that can come off on it. But I am so incredibly impressed. Like, I'm throwing away all of my lash glue. I will never use lashes with glue ever again in my whole life. Like, it just won't happen. Hey, Lindy. So yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys because I was really, really happy about this find. Again, when they initially sent it to me, I wanted to test it out first before I showed it to you guys, because you guys know anything I share with you on this page is something that I genuinely enjoy and that I like. You know, sometimes I do first reviews, so it takes a little while of using them before I can actually give you like a full-on review. But I can tell you right now, this is the easiest thing that I've ever used. Elena, as far as washing any lashes, whether it's these ones or any ones that you're using, I just use like Dove dish soap, a little bit of that mixed with warm water. And I usually take like a comb, like one of these, and I just like comb through them and make sure I get anything that's off of them off. Be gentle, obviously, but yeah, I'm freaking obsessed, you guys. So again, if you guys want to try them out, my link is in the description above this, or if you're watching from YouTube, it will be in the description box below. I do get a commission off of anyone who uses my link, so you'll be supporting my page, which is awesome. I'm obsessed with this brand. I love this brand. I can't wait to try out more styles. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you got a little more comfort in knowing how magnetic lashes work, because I know that they're so new to the market and they can be a little bit intimidating. And if you want, you know what, I'm just gonna take one off right now just to show you. That's how easy it is to take it off. And the anchors that I put on are connected. There you go. Does the liner have to be thick or can it be fairly thin? I have like non-existent eyelids, so I always look like a raccoon if I ever do eyeliner on the top. Angelica, it does need to be thicker. It can't be too thin because it has to be at least as thick as, can you see that magnet? Sorry, again, my nails are so gross. It has to be at least that thick so the magnet has something to stick onto. Where's the other anchors on this? I thought I put another one on here. Hold on. I forgot I wanted to take a picture after this. So that was kind of silly of me. We will just wait for that. But yeah, you're gonna have to put it on a little bit thicker than normal definitely. Oh, and I think they're like $20 off, not $20 total. Okay, Elena, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't know if they're $20 or not. I know that they might be on a sale right now. I should have double checked before I went on live. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. But hopefully that answered any of your questions. If you still have questions after this video is over, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will answer anything that I can to the best of my ability. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. If you would like to still be informed of anytime that I go live or my up and coming wig video that's going to be coming soon, be sure to click the like and the follow button and to turn your notifications on. You can actually tap my nose right now while we're on the video, and there should be a bell option that pops up, and select all so you don't miss out on anything. So thank you guys so much. I'm so glad I got to hang out with you tonight. I will chat at you later. Bye guys.